Another grading submission where I could be making the biggest mistake I've ever made. Okay, guys, so what are we doing today? What are we talking about? First, and the main topic is we are going to be sending in a huge, I guess not huge, but big by my standards, submission for grading, okay? Now, I don't know I think most of these cards we're going to send out, I don't know 100%. It is a mix, okay? There is a mixture of Magic the Gathering and there's a mixture of Pokemon. Now, is there a reason why I'm sending Magic the Gathering? It gets scoffed at that people send in Magic the Gathering cards to get graded because everyone's like, you get them to play them. Well, the play sets, yeah. The collector sets, I don't agree with that. Collector sets, it's in the name collector for a reason, There are some cards I'm gonna grade from there. One's very special, but we're gonna get to that one. But I'm not sure what order they're in. They're just here. So first off, what we're gonna get graded is this card right here, Terra Herald of Hope. Centering seems to be pretty good for the most part. It looks really good condition, pretty well centered. There's not much else to say. It looks like a really good card. I'm probably guessing it's at least if this one's going to BGS, I'm guessing at least a BGS 10. Maybe Black Label, who knows, but these cards have a huge hologram across the whole entire thing. These cards are really hard to grade, only because you sometimes can never tell if there's a scratch or something on there. But there's so much going on in the card. If it's like the Pokemon textured cards, like the VMAX and stuff, you could tell if a scratch is on the texture. But if there's no texture, there's a lot of foil and a lot of flashing going on. That can really deter you, throw you off a little bit. But this is the first card we're gonna send in. Now the next card we're gonna send in for BGS that I know 100% sure we're gonna send alongside with this is here. Now, do I expect this to get a BGS 10 Black Label? No, not at all. Okay. Do I expect this to get a BGS 10 Gold Label though? That's what I'm aiming for. Okay. Because there is no way on God's green earth that this deserves a Black Label 10. This is off center. Not horribly off center, just enough shift to the right side so you can see this hook right here doesn't go up as high, and this one goes up even higher right here. Compare it here to here, so you can tell there's a little bit off. That's only because it's shifted a little bit. The back is centered pretty well, top to bottom, left to right. Okay. The only thing here is that now this centering right here on the diamond, I've seen BGS 10 Black Labels get this being like this. That diamond doesn't really mean much. I've seen BGS 10 Black Labels with that diamond up higher, up lower. I don't know why. I'm just thinking that because this is shifted a little bit, it'll get a BGS 10 Gold Label. If it gets a Black Label, it'll just be my lucky day, and maybe so, because this was the card that my wife pulled when she declared that we were gonna have a baby girl, and sure enough, when we had the gender reveal a month later, it was in fact a baby girl. There are some random cards here that I do want to get graded. Okay. Now these are some I just had sitting around. It was these two, and there's one more. Hold on a second. I just grabbed them and decided, wait, is it even here? Oh, here we go, right here. Now these three are just sitting around. Don't know if I didn't know what to do with them. I was like, you know what, let me get graded. I sold all of these. I don't have any more, so yeah, why not? I'll grade that bad boy. This one, I got this promo. I don't remember how or when or why. It looks well centered. I'll double check it. It looks good. Maybe, let me see. No, that was just some dust. It looks centered, looks well, looks nice. I'm gonna grade this. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it came from. I don't even know how to look it up. Except for maybe 001 SV-P. It came from something. I don't know what it is. But I'm trying to do a bulk submission, so take a look at that one. This one is centered very well. This one is centered extremely, extremely well. This will get a PSA 10, hands down. Unless I'm missing something, this thing is centered so well, so nice. This would get a PSA 10 out of 10 times. Now let's get into some more weird things that I'm gonna be sending in, which I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. All right, here we go. I've had these for freaking ever. All right, I've had these for a very, very, very long time. Now, should I get them graded? Don't know. Are they for keeps? I'm a big Rayquaza collector, so I'll probably keep a majority of them, maybe sell one or two. Am I sending them all to PSA? Probably. Maybe I'll send some to BGS. I don't know. And then we got the Celebis. Now, what I might do, okay, is I might take the best one, send it to BGS, and then take the best one here, send it to BGS, and then the rest of them go to PSA. I love Rayquazas. These things, I believe, got graded into the ground. All right, these things got graded into the ground, but for some reason, they've been sitting on my shelf, and for some reason now they are climbing. Not a lot, but they dropped down to like $7 for a little bit, and now they're at starting to get closer to $15 or $20 now a card, and I'm just like, they're sitting there. I'm looking for extra graded cards for trades so I can trade them for higher end stuff, or sell these for higher end stuff. If I send them the BG, if I get these graded, I get some if they're all PSA 10s and BGS 10 or something, I'm gonna keep those, and then the extras I'm gonna probably sell off or trade them towards a better card that I want. Here is the part that's gonna be, you know, kind of like, but you know, you'll see. Okay, so we're going to TGs. These are all going to PSA, except maybe this one. This one might go to BGS. Centered extremely well. Look in the back. Centered extremely well in the back too. The shifting just is not. There's a slight shift on it, but not enough to warrant it to not give it a chance. Right. So I'm gonna send this to BGS just to send it there. This one right here. This one is within the realms of a PSA 10, but not within the realm, sadly, of a BGS 10 for me. It is a little bit thinner, a little bit thicker here, but this is still within the realm of a PSA 10, which is why we're gonna send it into PSA. Hope for the best. Normally I have a hit rate of about 90% 10s on PSA. I'm kind of testing the waters now to see how much they've changed, but generally I do pretty damn good on my PSA 10 returns. Now these two right here are again TG trainers. This one right here, centered very well. That's not a white dot right there. If you thought that was on the bottom, that's just dust. I've looked these cards over. This is good right here for a PSA 10. I don't know if I would send this into BGS because it just has a little bit of a shift. Slightly thinner here, slightly thicker there, so it has a tilt. And anything that has a tilt, I don't send to BGS. So that one's gonna go to PSA. This one right here also. I can't remember this one. What's the one that's good? No, this one has a shift as well, you can tell. Thinner here, thicker here, thinner here, thicker. I don't know why it does that, but... And then we come to the cards that I've been collecting. Hoarding for a long time. A long time. All right. I have Rayquazas, okay? Lots of Rayquazas. Lots of Rayquazas. Lots of Rayquazas. One of these, I can't remember, was centered well enough that I would attempt to send it to BGS. And I think we're looking at it right now. This is the one that I believe has the best shot at a BGS 10. Now these other ones, if you look, they're all centered pretty well. If you look it up, they're all centered within the realm of possibility, right? If there's no white dots on them, don't worry. Don't worry. But when you look over here, you'll see that they're shifted a little bit. Not BGS 10 worthy, but PSA 10 worthy. Because obviously, we all know, a PSA 10 is more lenient than a BGS 10 black label. And I only send stuff to BGS for grading that the centering and everything warrants, like, you know, you're like, yes, this is the card. This is gonna get it. Yeah, you know, that feeling. This one, hold up. Do we have a second contender? Nope, it's thicker right here. It's thinner, no, thinner here, a little bit thicker here, a little bit thinner here, a little bit thicker here. It's one of those crooked cards. So these ones are going to PSA. Now this one, Pikachu right here, I believe I'm still sending this one to PSA. Yeah, that one's going to PSA. This Umbreon though, this okay, so we're gonna take one last look at this. I do feel like this is a PSA 10. Yeah, if I follow by my rules, it's a little bit thicker here, a little bit thinner. Not thicker, you know what I mean, right? It's thinner here slightly. It's thicker here by a little bit. Or is it just because of the angle? Let's find out. Huh. Yeah, it's definitely. If you compare this side over here, it's definitely thinner here and thicker here. And it feels like it's shifted. I just don't know how to explain it. It just looks shifted. So this one is definitely going to go for the PSA. So for PSAs, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 cards for PSA 10, okay? 24 freaking cards PSA 10. All right. That's gonna cost me a lot. BGS, we have these three right here. Now, you can hold off for one moment. Let me look for these other cards. All right, so here is 3 cards for sure that I was contemplating about getting graded. And I think I will. And these are for BGS. And it's these 3 right here. Now, I'll look at the comments before I actually fully send these in, okay? So you guys have a chance to save me if I'm making a dumb mistake. And no, these don't have scratches that I can see, so don't worry. Aerith right here, I want to send her in for BGS 10. Gold or black label, you know. I think she'd do good. Centered well. Let me know what you guys think. If it gets a gold, I'm still happy. I'm still happy with the gold Aerith. We'll see, all right? Let me know if I should send her in or not. The next one. This is the Borderless Buster Sword. Again, it is centered well. I'm surprised, but these cards right here had some really good centering. And again, let me know in the comments if I should send this in to get graded or not. And the final one, which I think this one's really cool. And no, those aren't factory lines. Those are the lines that splits the text and stuff. But this is Bahamut. Again, centered very well. So you guys let me know in the comments down below if I should send this one to get graded as well. If I do get graded or not PSA 10, they're all going to BGS. You just let me know in the comments, and based on your comments, I'll decide if I want to send them in. Even though I am really strongly thinking about sending her. But these two, let me know. Now, the final stuff that I was thinking about, but I decided, nah, I'm not going to. Or at least I have to look, right? Is look at all these. It's a lot. And a lot of these aren't even worth anything more than like a couple bucks. This one right here, if I remember correctly, there was an issue with this one. I can't remember where, can't remember why. I believe this one had a edge issue. Okay. So you can see it right here. Okay. You can see it has a little bit of a ding right here. You can see right there. See? Ding. It has it. That ding is right. That's if I'm louder, the mic goes away. The ding is right there. Okay. It's right on that edge. You can see it right there. That if it gets missed, then great. Yeah, this has PSA 10 potential. If it doesn't get missed though, which I don't think, if it doesn't get missed, which I don't think it should, because you can see it right here. Okay, you can see it right there. You can see it right there. This is like, this is shot. This card is gonna get a 6 for the ding. All right. Now these other ones I have, I mean, I'm not sure even these are worth it. You know. These ones, I think there was issues with their condition. These I have Mimikyus. I think the Mimikyus weren't in the greatest condition either. Yeah, you see that there has a little whitening down there. There's all these other ones right here. Like, I was on a roll collecting these for the longest time, and then I just kind of like fell off from collecting all of these. I kind of fell off because it's so much stuff. Like, I'm already have a PSA 10 set of Sword and Shield, all arts. I'm already almost finished with the binder of 3 of every alt art. I'm sitting there collecting Rayquazas and got a bunch of them. I'm just sitting there on these. I'm not gonna get rid of these. Maybe I'll finish it. Maybe that's like a side quest or something. But as for right now, I'm just, yeah. We'll see. This might be a side quest I do. Don't know. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below. And before we get to the ending this video, there's this guy. Right here. Centering, 10. Corners, 10. Surface, 10. Edges, 9.5. Now I look at the edges right here, right? I do not see anything that warrants a 9.5. There's no whitening or anything. Anything that looks like there's something there and you turn it, it's just the coloring and it's just the refraction, right? If you look back here, there is nothing. It is clean. You see that? You think there's a white right there, but no, it's not. It's just, see, it's gone. It's just the lighting. There is nothing wrong with the edges. So I'm just sitting there thinking, do I send this in or not? I think I do. I don't know how to crack these otherwise, to be honest. Just like I said, back it right there. Without further ado, this is going to be harder to do than... It's been done. There is no going back now, for sure. I have to go full. I have to go all the way with this. I've never cracked a BGS logo before, or yeah, graded. Oh man. Oh boy. And there we go. It is cracked all the way. Taken back out. And you can look at it in all of its splendor. How the hell do I get it out of this thing? I do not know. But surprisingly, I did not damage this much at all. So I am going to keep this. Yep, I'm definitely just going to keep this. It's going to sit there as a remembrance of either A, I did an amazing job, or B, I just screwed myself over, or C, I just wasted about 20, 30, 40 bucks. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below for those 2 questions I asked. Should I get these graded? And am I an idiot? Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Yay! Game 5. I am such an idiot. It's true. I'm an idiot. Okay, this is getting intense here, so I have to, trim just this little bit so that I can actually get the card out. And there we go. Okay.